ஹலோ மக்களே, வணக்கம். குட் ஈவினிங். ரொம்ப நாள் கழிச்சு பார்க்குறேன். இப்போலாம் வந்து வாரத்தில் கொஞ்ச நாள் தான் லைவ் போடுறோம். அதுவுமே வந்து நம்ம போக முடியாம போயிட்டு இன்னைக்கு வந்து பார்த்தீங்கன்னா நம்ம வந்து மேக் தான் காய்ச்சி போட போகிறோம். எவர் கிரீன் மேக் தான் போடுறோம். ஆடியோ பயங்கரமாக இருக்கிறாங்க. ஜாஸ்தி டேரக்டாக போடுறோம். லைட்டாக பிரச்சனை ஆகலாம் ஜாஸ்தி. ஆடியோலாம் தரமாக இருக்குப்பா. யாரை எடுக்கிறதுக்கு தரமாக சொல்லுங்க. நம்ம பக்காவாக எடுத்து நம்ம ஸ்மாக் ஆடுறதுக்காக நம்ம ஸ்மாக் கேமும் சரி. நம்ம வந்து எப்போவும் வந்து தலைவன் ஜான்சினா தான். நம்ம ஜான்சினா எடுப்போம் பக்காவா. ஜான்சினா தான் இன்ட்ரடியூசிங் த பேபேக் சிஸ்டம். எல்லாம் பண்ணுவோம். ஒரு மொக்கையாக போடுவாங்க நம்ம ப்ராக்டிஸ் மேட்ச் தான் இது. யாருன்னு சொல்லிட்டு நீங்கள் சொல்லுங்கள். அண்டர்டேக்கர் 2.0ங்கிறான். ஐயோ யாரான வராங்க. ஸ்டீவ் ஆஸ்டின்லாம் எல்லாம் காய்ச்சாங்க. ஷேமஸு ஜாலியாக இருக்குது. ஸ்மாக்டவுன் ஜாலியாக இருக்குது. ரோவன் யாரோ இருக்கிறானுங்க, யாரோ புதுசாக இருக்கானுங்க. ராக்கு இப்போ நம்ம வரைக்கும் ஸ்மாக்லாம் அவ்வளோ வாங்கினதில்லை காய்ச்சி. நம்ம வந்து புதுசாக ட்ரை பண்ணுறோம். ஓகே அடி தான் கன்ஃபார்ம் அடி தான் வாங்க போகிறது தெரியும் எனக்கு. அடி எடுத்து போடுவோம். போட்டு போட்டு தரமான மேட்ச் தான் போ. அடி கன்ஃபார்ம் தெரிஞ்சு நம்மளுக்கு. இது வந்து பார்த்தீங்கன்னா பண்ணான மேட்சாக தான் இருக்கும் போது தெரிஞ்சு. ஏன்னா சீரியஸாக சொல்கிறேன், நான் வந்து ஸ்மாக் வந்து லாஸ்ட்டாக சின்னதில் ஆடினது தான் காய்ச்சி. அதுக்கப்புறம் நான் ஸ்மாக்லாம் ஆடினேன். நான் ஆடுறது ஆட தெரியாது நம்மளுக்கு. ஸ்மாக்கு வந்து புதுசாக போடுறோம். இது வந்து ஒரு ட்ரை எப்படி தான். இது வந்து பார்த்தீங்கன்னா நம்ம ப்ரூஸ்லி ப்ரோ பயங்கரமாக ஆடுவார் ஸ்மாக்கு. தலைவா ஜான்சினா தலைவரே போட்டு ஜான்சினா தான் ரைட். ஓப்பனாக சொல்கிறேன், நம்மளுக்கு தெரியும் ஆட தெரியாது. கிராஃபிக்ஸ்லாம் வேற லெவலில் இருக்குது காய்ச்சா. சீரியஸ்லி அதே ரிட்டையர்மெண்ட் ஆட்டா அவர் தலைவன். இது வந்து பார்த்தீங்கன்னா வீக்கெண்டில் வந்து ஒரு கோஆப் கேம் மாதிரி வரும். இது கன்ஃபார்மாக
I say it all the time and I mean it. The greatest of all time, John Cena, 16-time world champion. There is always a special buzz in the air when John Cena enters the arena. I believe the most polarizing superstar in WWE history. Hustle, loyalty, and respect. A mantra he lives by. Where's this going?
I think it's about to be a highlight reel.
He is the Apex Predator, the Viper, Randy Orton.
Oh, come on, get in the ring and do this the right way. Watch this. Oh, wow. He just slammed him with ease. That'll have you worrying about long-term injuries for sure. Knee drop.
That was nasty.
So precise. Knee drop.
That was nasty.
So precise. Oh, and a strong Irish whip.
Instant recovery. Hold R1 and press R1 and L1 to present inform recovery.
John Cena starting to take some deep breaths in there. But he's not appearing too worse for wear. At least not yet anyway.
Yeah, but it looks to me like he still has plenty of energy in that body of his. I wouldn't look too much into this right now.
John Cena with the offense. And he lands the slam.
Ooh! Nice job by Randy Orton there.
This one is being waved off. Guess the match didn't even matter.
Oh, come on. That's garbage.
Not bad. This first match was not bad. Oldest.
These competitors are squaring off, looking to outmatch each other. It's going to be a tall task for one of these two.
When I looked at the card for tonight, this one definitely stood out as one you don't want to miss.
He's showing absolutely no pity now, guys. Clothesline!
Oh, that'll leave a mark.
High angle belly to back suplex. Goldust showing some expert prowess here. Oh, backing it up there. Oh, you know that hurt. Hits with the clothesline. He's left wide open here.
I don't think he even realizes it. He looks dazed.
This is about to get bad.
Check out Goldust's offense.
Ow, that hurt.
Dropped him with a big shoulder tackle.
Goldust feeling some pressure here. At this point, it's all about how he responds and potentially rebounds. When I look at Brock Lesnar, guys, even all these years later, one of the first things that comes to mind is that he is the man responsible for ending the Undertaker's historic. All too easy for Goldust to escape.
That's all right, Cole.
Goldust with a nice reversal.
Lesnar did indeed end the Dead Man's WrestleMania undefeated streak, as Michael was saying. It was perhaps the most shocking event in WrestleMania history. Over 75,000 fans in attendance, all shocked in silence.
Well, ஆனா இது கொஞ்சம் இதுவா போகுது. மேட்ச் நம்ம என்ன பண்ணுவோம்? எக்ஸிட் மேட்ச், குயிக் மேட்ச் பார்த்துருவோம். இந்த மாதிரி மேட்ச் தான் கரெக்டாக இருக்குது. சபா மேட்ச் போகுது. Road agilities இருக்கு எங்கே நிறைய பேர்
Finally, these two are in the ring where their grudge can get settled.
No more excuses. We're going to find out who the better superstar is.
The only thing that would make this match more enjoyable to watch would be if I was calling it without you two bozos interrupting me.
Trying to fracture his jaw.
He's inflicting some serious pain here.
Oh, no!
என்னமோ hold and press F and right on. Hold and press on and approachable. Hold எல்லாமே ஐயோ என்ன இவ்வளோ கண்ட்ரோல் குத்துறானுங்க.
Corey, tell me, just how much strength does carrying your opponent around like this take?
Let's put it this way, Cole. Saxton would never be able to do it.
Hold back.
It's got to be hard to rebound from that one.
Showing off his vertical with that drop kick.
Press பண்ண அடி வாங்குறாங்க.
Randy Orton has found an answer here.
ஐயோ
Oh, what a boot to the face!
சுவாரஸ்யம். Reversal. Press and R2 and move.
Perfectly placed elbow.
Looks like Randy Orton has broken a sweat. But he's very aware of who he's in there with and what he has to do to rebound.
Yeah, but if you count him out now, guys, you'd be making a very big mistake. Mark my words.
Submission. Yeah, RS.
He's starting to stumble here. I fully expect him to bounce.
Wow, he got out of it.
Yeah, I'm not so sure he had it fully locked in.
Incredible! This has to be it.
Nice job by Randy Orton there. Nearly driven through the mat. The human body can only absorb so much of that. Nobody controls the pace of a match quite like this guy. Oh, I think this man means business.
Here's his chance. Does Orton even know where he is? Rey Mysterio looking for something that lands.
That one.
ஐயோ ஜான்சி வச்சு தப்பிச்சேன் நான் கன்ஃபார்மா. ஆனால் இவனை அடி வாங்குறேன்.
Rey Mysterio gets the win. No doubt that was a match people will be telling their kids about for years to come. Here's another look.
Here is your winner, Rey Mysterio.
Impressive showing there en route to the win.
Few things are more rewarding than that feeling of keeping your opponent's shoulders down for the 3 count.
That match certainly looked.
நம்மளுக்கு நிறைய ஆப்ஷன்ஸ் இதில் இருக்கு.
And John Cena, perhaps the most decorated superstar in WWE history, in action here.
I am looking forward to this.
Without a doubt, this is going to be one of the most hellacious matches we have ever witnessed.
John Cena is one of WWE's longest tenured veterans, but he's still got plenty left in the tank.
I'll agree with you, Byron. There's a reason they call the guy Big Match John.
Check out Braun Strowman's offense.
Instant recovery, instant recovery, instant recovery.
Drop kick.
Beautiful.
Braun Strowman is a force within the ring. Nobody comes back from this. Great offense by John Cena.
John Cena got him there.
He's inflicting some serious pain here.
Down he goes.
That'll do it every time.
He's got the shoulders down. And he gets the shoulder up.
Might have slipped there, Cole.
Guys, we oftentimes talk about the dangers of competing inside Hell in a Cell. But let's not forget these competitors aren't the only ones in there. It could be just as dangerous for the official as well.
Clearly on a mission here.
I agree with Michael's point on the dangers of this match. I mean, the environment is so brutal for all involved. Just go back to look at referee Tim White after he officiated one of those matches.
Yeah, he was never the same after that. In fact, White said Hell in a Cell ruined his life.
He's making a statement here with this attack.
Strowman. This is not going to be good at all.
Oh, Braun Strowman slamming into the mat.
Oh, it's over.
Well, John Cena's in a real bad spot. Gentlemen, I think we can all agree that we've seen some pretty special moments over the years. But for me, few were...
This could be it. Cover.
Braun Strowman with an easy kick out there.
As a former strongman, I'd expect nothing less from Braun.
Back in the ring again.
No, reverses it. Recalling that first ever women's Hell in a Cell match, I gotta say, the ovation Sasha Banks received that night was among the loudest I've ever heard, but I didn't remember you actually calling the match.
Yeah, that's what happens when you compete in your hometown, Cole, but ovations can only get you so far. And in the end, it was Charlotte walking away with the win, not Sasha.
Look out, Braun Strowman is measuring.
Oh, hellacious power slam.
I don't know. Is that enough to stop Cena?
Guys, we all know that.
There's the pin. It's over. It's all over.
A lot of good action in that one. Here's another look.
That was just one of those matches that the men involved should just be proud to be a part of. A legendary performance.
Here is your winner, Strowman.
And there's your winner via pinfall.
That's the kind of win that makes you feel good about yourself.
And if you guys at home are anything like me, that match has you already thinking about next year's Hell in a Cell.
அதிரடியான கேமாக தான் இருக்க போகுது. ஏன்னா இது வந்து நான் இருக்கும் மேட்ச் ஆடிருக்கேன் கைஸ். சின்னதுலேருந்து இப்போ வரைக்கும் நான் ஒவ்வொரு மேட்ச்லாம் ஆடினது கிடையாது. நான் சின்ன ஸ்மார்ட் ஆடுவேன் நான் கடையில் போயிட்டு இருப்பாங்க ஸ்மார்ட் ஆடுவேன் அப்படிதான் கூட பரவாயில்ல ஆடிடலாம். மேட்ச் சுத்தமாக தான் நம்மளுக்கு.
Young enough not to know what to believe.
He's held dozens of championships, competed in countless main events, and owns the greatest streak in WWE history. The Undertaker is here.
Matches like this can sometimes be tough to watch, especially for somebody like Saxton, who's afraid to use a step stool to change a light bulb.
He's got it locked. He's just torturing his foe with great precision.
And down he goes, thanks to a vicious gut-wrench suplex.
Some of the all-time greats in this business utilized the running power slam as a finishing maneuver. None of them had the utter force that Braun Strowman's version possesses.
There's no coming back from that.
Lariat! Jeez. The running power slam from Braun Strowman shows this mammoth's incredible athleticism and raw power. A lot more than the match could be over after Strowman drops you with that maneuver.
Being put in Braun Strowman's running power slam is like being picked up for a ride in an amusement park that purposely makes a crash landing.
Braun Strowman faltering some.
Well, he knew this was going to be a fight heading into this one.
Well, he had to expect to take some punishment tonight. You don't step in the ring with this guy and walk away completely unscathed.
I feel a little silly asking this, given that there is probably no good answer. But, Corey, how do you beat Braun Strowman?
Well, you're right, Cole. That is a silly question because there's no blueprint when it comes to defeating a monster like Braun Strowman. The best advice I would give, I guess, is try to chop him down to size.
Down to the floor.
Byron, Corey suggests trying to chop Braun Strowman down to size as a possible strategy against the monster among men. What do you think? Would that strategy work against Strowman?
Well, it's certainly worth a shot. If you take out Strowman's legs, then it becomes a mat game. I mean, you're probably going to get crushed, but maybe not as badly.
Now back to the ring. On a brutal boot. Toss to the outside. Back between the ropes. When this guy's on, look out.
Oh, man.
Man, Braun Strowman, what offense. We're witnessing a level of punishment that can only be described as severe. He's displaying classic offense here. That slam put him in a bad way, guys.
Strowman is taking no prisoners right here.
Braun Strowman is getting ready here.
Oh my gosh, from what heights? The damage has been done. Talk about getting knocked into the middle of next week.
Positioning it right in the center of the ring.
The only thing left to do now is climb it, Cole.
Of course, we all recognize Braun Strowman as a legitimate main eventer, but remember, guys, it wasn't that long ago that he was considered the black sheep of the Wyatt family.
Oh, the dreaded claw to the shoulder.
Man.
As Byron was saying, Braun Strowman absolutely took orders from Bray Wyatt at one point. But that all changed following the 2016 WWE Draft, when Strowman broke out on his own and proved that he was indeed a monster among men.
And he did that, Cole, by defeating 2, 3, sometimes even 4 superstars at the same time.
What could Braun Strowman do here to up the odds for success? He doesn't want to absorb much more punishment if he wants to win here.
If he takes much more punishment here, guys, I don't think he'll be able to climb that ladder. There's just no way.
Well, it'd be unrealistic to expect him to not at least take some offense here. The good news for him is that he still appears to be in a better place than his opponent.
This has been a war. Taking on any more damage here could very well mean the beginning of the end. I have a feeling under normal circumstances we would have seen a pinfall by now, but this one isn't about pinfalls, it's about climbing the ladder. Undertaker looks like he's down and out. Not good, folks. He might just have nothing left to give, guys.
Well, on the plus side, he's not the only one in that ring struggling for air right now.
And down he goes, thanks to a vicious gut-wrench suplex.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
Looks like he's gonna try to win this thing right here.
Yeah, but setting up the ladder is only half the battle, Michael. You know that.
He can win it here, guys.
I don't believe it.
Just grab it.
Smart move here, Cole. Let's see if it pays off.
He's heading for higher ground.
To get away from you. He's bringing it back inside the ring now. Quick punch.
Check out Braun Strowman's offense.
Man, Braun Strowman, what offense. Making the climb here, guys.
Oh!
The Undertaker. Tombstone!
Good night. This one is over.
The Undertaker is not someone to sleep on. A well-placed strike. There he goes, crashing to the floor. Making their way up the ladder right now.
This is a nerve-wracking situation.
Look at this, can he grab it?
It's inches away, and a victory here would be so huge.
Big time.
Life-changing.
Bringing it back between the ropes.
The Undertaker got him there.
Got him good with the punch. Taking it to the back now. The Undertaker is a force within the ring.
The Undertaker looking to bury another victim.
He's not in a good spot here, guys.
He simply needs to find a way to regroup.
Incoming! Climbing up, guys. Here we go.
Oh, boy.
That match deserves another look. Here we go.
That was just one of those matches that the men involved should just be proud to be a part of. A legendary performance.
Here is your winner, Braun Strowman.
That's a career highlight type victory here in this ladder match.
I don't make the matches, but if I did, I'd put these two back in the ring ASAP. What an amazing match.
We may be in New Orleans tonight, but I assure you there was nothing easy about that win right there.